Hey guys, so as expected in our prediction yesterday, we had a couple little peaks here. I'm gonna try and be quick. Some other things to do. All right, so we had our first high in the pre-market. All right, then we had another peak right around that open, as expected. And then we had another one. It's a little bit earlier than I would have expected. I was thinking closer to 10, but it's still relatively close. I mean, 950 actually. I mean, that's pretty damn accurate. I'm like, oh, 10 minutes, I'm off. Let's remember what we're doing here, people. Sometimes I forget. All right, then we've got that sharp move. Okay, so that was the peak, high, low. That was our first low as well. All right, now we have that change. Oh, matter of fact, 11. It's almost 12. Oh, it's 11:20. So this is probably still change. It could turn into the Prince of Discs a little bit earlier. It does look like we're going to hit that RSI relatively fast, and that's not a good sign for bullish people. If you go to it fast, it generally means you're not staying there long. At least that's been my experience. All right. So we should have another peak right around 12. I'm going to go ahead and say let's make it a little wider. Let's go like 11:45 to 12:30. That's good. Just like that. 11:40. It goes from 11:40 to 12:25. All right, so we should have some sort of high in there. I also have been advised to open protection at that moment. You know what? Let me do that star symbolism that I use. So buying a put is a red star that's outlined in green. The outline is the trade. The inside is what was traded. That's pretty standard for my stuff here. All right, so we'll have some sort of opportunity. I'll have an opportunity here somewhere to open up some protection or buy to open puts. All right, so that's the end of the day. Now we're going to do these little guidelines for the hours to help me keep track of what I'm drawing. 10. 11. 12. Oops. 1. Yeah, so we're still doing change here. Oh, and I want to put that red, the last high indicator over here somewhere. Might have been early. 11. I think we're still in the change. All right, guys. So high low is a trade opportunity to open up a short position here. Then we have a high. We have a high and a high. I should say not a high. I should say crest. My apologies. A peak or a crest. We have two of those there. Then we have that sharp decline. The hangman. Oh, first we test that support level, which is the strife card, right? And then right around 10 o'clock, we take a nosedive with the hangman card. Around 11 o'clock, 11 to 12 right here, we have the change card. So we're going to see some fluctuation, probably some bullish movement, but with fluctuation. Either that or it's sideways, fluid sideways fluctuations. But if it's the case, if that's the second one is the case, then we're going to have a sharp move higher that transitions into bearish volatility that we come out of when we move out of this sideways movement. Now, if it's not a straight sideways movement, it's more of like a bullish upward sideways movement. We still have a big move higher, but it may be more blended in to the change card. However, that big move higher followed by the volatility is going to happen around 12-ish, 12 to 2, but more likely between 12 and 1. Actually, that's probably going to be right up here. I'm going to make it smaller. Let's do like that. All right, guys, stay tuned.